Oh, I beg your pardon.
Reverend Carpenter is in the sanctuary.
I see. I'll wait for him there.
No, no need. I'm the intruder. Sloan Carpenter. I'm Andrew's father.
General Carpenter?
Yes.
Oh, my. Well, it's an honor to meet you, sir. I'm sorry, I'm Victoria Buchanan.
The Victoria Buchanan?
That's what they tell me, yes.
Well, the honor is mine. Please, come in.
Oh, thank you.
Andrew will be here soon, when he's certain I've gone.
Oh. Well, now that I know who you are, I see that there's a resemblance between you and Andrew.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he really takes after his mother, I believe.
Your son is quite an extraordinary young man. I don't know what our family would have done without him.
Well, it's nice to hear he's making a mark for himself.
Oh, yes. Yes, for someone so young, he has very rare insight and sensitivity. You must be extremely proud of him.
Andrew has always been conscientious.
Well, that I'm sure he gets from his father.
I don't think so.
General, you're so modest. Your career and your service to your country are downright legendary.
I did what I had to do.
Something wrong?
Andrew just used those very words to describe his Middle East mission. He did what he had to do.
Ah, well, perhaps there is more resemblance than you think between an old soldier and a young man of God. I think perhaps I'll wait for Andrew in the sanctuary. Good luck with your lecture, General.
Miss Buchanan, what kind of minister is Andrew? Does he have the aptitude for it?
Well, you've known Andrew a lot longer than I have. You don't need me to tell you how gifted he is.
I'm afraid I've never taken much time for the church.
General, this is none of my business.
I wouldn't have asked the question if I weren't willing to hear the answer.
Are you always this direct?
It's sometimes the shortest distance between 2 points.
My father used to say that.
Victor Lord.
Did you know him?
By reputation only. He once published an editorial when it was suggested that I run for an elective office. I'll never forget the quote. With the singular exception of General Washington, good generals make bad politicians.
That was father.
I admired his honesty. I would appreciate yours.
Well, all right. I think you would have a deeper appreciation of your son if you took the time to see him in action, if you went to hear one of his sermons.
I don't respond to sermons. I just wanted to know if Andrew has been of service. You see, the Carpenter family has a coat of arms. Silly kind of thing, but we're very proud of it. And the motto is, we serve.
Oh. Well, in that case, yes. Andrew has lived up to your standards and exceeded them. General, this was my daughter.
I noticed the picture. She's quite beautiful. You said was?
Yes, Megan died 2 months ago.
Oh, Mrs. Buchanan, I'm terribly sorry.
Thank you. She suffered a very long and debilitating illness. And your son was with her every step of the way. He was her strength. He was her confidant. And then he risked his own life to get her husband out of jail and bring him back to her just before she died.
That would have been Harrison, the man he rescued.
Yes. Jake was Megan's husband.
Mrs. Buchanan, I know what it is to lose a child. I had another boy, a man, William. He died a couple of years ago. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be burdening you with this.
No, not at all.
I don't know what possessed me. I usually don't talk like this to people. Please accept my apology.
No, please don't. I'm sorry if I said too much. Goodbye, General. I suppose we should be grateful he didn't pass out on the floor, although that probably would have been preferable. It might have spared us his attack on Renee.
Honey, what happened tonight was beyond your control.
Yes, I know. I guess that's why I'm so sad. Would you do me a favor, please? Would you drive our guest of honor home?
Well, don't you think I should keep an eye on Asa? Or would you rather do that?
No, thank you.
That's what I thought.
I will drive our guest of honor home.
Okay.
Well, are you sure you want to walk? I mean, it's a pretty long hike.
No, I really could use the fresh air.
Yes, that makes two of us. I'll get you a coat, General.
Can I give you a lift, sir?
Yeah, if it's not too much bother. That'd be great.
I could use the company.
It was nice to meet you, sir.
Good night. It's nice to see you.
Good night, Viki.
See you, Dad. Thanks,
Good night.
Viki.
Good night, Ann.
It's a beautiful coat.
Thank you. My wife picked it out a long time ago. It's in and out of fashion, I guess, but I just can't part with it.
I would suspect your wife never hosted a dinner party that ended as badly as this one did.
No, not true. My wife knew some horrible people, artists even.
Oh, dear. Oh, General, I would like to make some sort of small amends. Would you allow me to drive you home to your hotel, please? The roads are very dark and you're new to Landview.
I'll forego the walk on one condition,
Name it.
that we make a detour to Wanda's place for some of that deep dish apple pie.
Oh, only if you promise to forget the earlier part of the evening. Please.
I'm feeling rather guilty
Why?
for talking you into this piece of wonderful pie.
Oh, I think you'll notice you didn't have to twist my arm too terribly hard.
I thought you deserved a reward.
For hosting the grisliest dinner party of the year?
You handled that whole unfortunate affair with great tact.
Thank you. That was just on the outside. On the inside, I kept wondering what happened to my beautiful family.
Don't we all wonder that?
I only wonder it when I'm with my family. I love them very, very much. But when they behave the way Asa did tonight...
Don't you think I've seen a man drunk before?
Yes, I imagine. I imagine you've seen a good deal of the raw side of men in Korea and Vietnam.
War can be hell. So can families be. Anytime, any country. Viki, my wife once hosted a dinner party where one guest bit another. Now stop apologizing.
You've been single a long time. Do you miss being married?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Must have been very difficult for you to lose your wife and then to lose your son. I don't remember his name.
William.
Oh, William.
Yes. I'm sorry, but we talked about this before, and I'd rather not talk about William now. Do you mind if we change the subject?
There you go.
Thank you, Kate.
Sure. And yours.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. I really didn't mean to pry. It's just that I think I told you that I lost my daughter very recently, and I just feel sometimes talking about it seems to make the pain a little less.
I try never to talk about William at all.
Does that work? I have to tell you that nothing seems to finally work for me. I just miss her. I try to forget she's gone. And yet everywhere I look and everything I see... Megan loved apple pie with a great glob of melted ice cream all over it.
Oh, Viki, I wish you had said something.
Oh, no, you can't hide. I mean, I can't hide from everything that reminds me of Megan. She loved so much of being alive. I hurt all the time.
A soldier loses a limb. They say there's a pain where the limb should be. Phantom pain is what it is. It's a little like that when you lose a loved one.